What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video here. So, over the last few days, we have a number of updates on the Israeli-Lebanese front. So, first things first, we got a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah for the first time since the beginning of the war. So, obviously, a huge deal. And again, it was touted by the Biden administration as a huge win. Obviously, they're gonna tout it as such. The Israeli media was touting it as a huge victory, and of course, the Lebanese, for the most part, were very happy about the ceasefire. And a lot of people returned to their homes. But the reason for this video is it might not be very long lasting, guys. So within the last day, this is very shortly after the ceasefire. I mean, it was less than 48 hours ago, where the Israeli armed forces have struck multiple sites within Lebanon and tank fire over the border, as according to them, they were striking Hezbollah strongholds where they were working on some sort of attack. But again, who knows? It's hard to say what's true and what's not true. But obviously, it's a violation of the ceasefire, guys. I mean, ceasefire and you're blowing up missile facilities. That is very clear what's going on there. It's a total violation of the ceasefire. They would say that Hezbollah was the one who actually violated the ceasefire. But again, the point is, this might not be very long lasting at all. And we're going to talk about that. So again, we go to Axios, again, reporting it. Israel launches airstrike on Hezbollah for the first time since the ceasefire. I mean, guys, if Israel's launching airstrikes in Lebanon, I don't think it's a ceasefire anymore. Like, that's pretty self-explanatory. And again, it's the problem with a lot of the media in the West. I mean, you have, especially like Fox News is a good example. The way they discuss some of these issues, it's so surface level. Like, it's, obviously they have an agenda they're trying to push, and it's super biased. And the information getting to people is not, it's not detailed. It's not, and many of the liberal networks as well. It's just very surface level information, and people don't do the research and actually have a clue what's going on. And it's a huge problem with media today. And then we go here also talking about Netanyahu discussing the ceasefire. And I thought this was super interesting, guys, because number one, at the time he said, "Oh, we're gonna stop what's going on in Lebanon and we're gonna focus on Iran," which I thought was super interesting. So I still think Netanyahu, especially Netanyahu, has Iran in his sights, especially with the Trump administration coming in with a cabinet full of hawks, full of hawks on the issue of Iran. I'm so sick and tired of people arguing as though the Trump administration is anti-war. I mean, look at some of his appointments, guys. Rubio to Secretary of State, Mike Waltz, National Security Advisor, Mike Huckabee, guys, and is another example of what I'm talking about. He's on Fox News yesterday. People just think he's he's just some normal whatever, some ambassador. Look into what he said about the issue of Israel. It's pretty alarming. He said Palestinians don't even exist. Like, he literally said that. He said Palestinians do not exist, like a fake thing. Wild stuff like this, and this is the guy Trump appoints to Israel. So obviously his position on the issue is extremely clear. And Netanyahu wants he said for years, guys, they need to attack Iran. I think it's a matter of when, not if. So again, Netanyahu speaking on the issue of Lebanon will take advantage of the ceasefire. I did not say the end of the war. In case there is a violation of the outline, he will go to a full-scale war. I mean, it's pretty wild, guys. Basically, what he's saying is, we're prepared to go full scale if they break the ceasefire, which, who knows what that even means in his eyes. But that's pretty crazy that he would say something like that. And then we go here. Prime Minister Netanyahu is set to convene the cabinet this evening for a security discussion focused on advancing the campaign on multiple fronts. So I would assume this means Iran and obviously what's going on in Lebanon as well. Again, pretty crazy stuff. Again, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. I got a new microphone as well, just to hopefully improve the quality of the content. But again, it's going to be interesting to see how Netanyahu responds to many of the Trump appointments. This is definitely great news for the Israeli administration. There's no question about it. This is everything they could have possibly asked for. But the headline, guys, yeah, we got a ceasefire in place. For whatever reason, it's not like a big deal in American media that, oh, wait a second, this might not last that long. This is going to be pretty quick. This could end at any moment. I think the only question is going to be, what is Netanyahu's game plan? Because I think, honestly, guys, with a new Trump administration coming in, whatever Bibi wants, he's going to get. So if he wants to strike Iran, I think he's going to have the backing of Trump and his administration, which is so wild considering how a lot of it's framed in the U.S. as if, oh, Trump is this anti-war president. I think if Netanyahu wants to go after Iran, I think Trump's going to let him. And who knows about the influence and the involvement of American forces in that. Pretty wild stuff. But again, set to convene the cabinet this evening. Could be talking about preemptive strikes on Iran. It remains to be seen. But again, guys, we continue to escalate in the region, and we can only hope for the best. We can only hope for the best. But I mean, it's a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to give a quick little update on this because I think it's a pretty huge deal, guys, that this might not be a long-lasting ceasefire at all. At all. So we'll see what happens. And another thing, like I saw this as well. Netanyahu said that he has instructed the IDF to prepare for war in Lebanon should the ceasefire be breached. And the framing of this tweet is also interesting, guys. Prepare for war, like as if they're not in war in Lebanon already. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. And again, speaking on the Iran front as well, senior Iranian MP has said that Iran will launch its retaliatory attack on Israel despite the recent ceasefire. So again, we've been talking about this for a while. Is Iran going to attack? Will they not now because of the ceasefire? Well, according to them, they're going to. I think the only question is going to be when, how strong, if there's so much unknown, and especially with what's happening with Russia right now and NATO, there's a lot going on. You can see a potential for drastic escalation, and it's dangerous times, guys. But hopefully we can get through it. But crazy things going on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll get back to you within a day or two. We'll talk more about domestic policy in the next video, unless something insane happens on the foreign policy front, which, based on the Middle East, it's definitely possible. But thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day. I'll see you guys later.